Welcome to Chem series. Today we will cover Arrhenius equation in chemical kinetics. Okay. First, let's see how Arrhenius equation is formed. By 1890, it was the common knowledge that higher temperatures speeds up a reaction, because at higher temperature what happens? The collisions among atoms and molecules will be more, right? So it speeds up the reaction, and also often doubling the rate for a 10-degree rise. That is, at 10-degree rise in temperature, the rate will double. Okay, and these are the statements that were agreed by all scientists, but the reasons for these statements were not clear. And finally, in 1899, the Swedish chemist Arrhenius, what he did is he combined the concepts of activation energy and the Boltzmann distribution law into one of the most important relationships in the physical chemistry. What he had made, he has derived Arrhenius equation. So let's see what he has derived. This is the equation. This is called as the Arrhenius equation. K is equal to A e power minus EA by RT, where K is the rate constant and capital A is the pre-exponential factor. Why it is called as pre-exponential factor? Because it is present before an exponential factor. Okay. And EA will be the activation energy, and R is the gas constant, and T is the temperature in Kelvin. Okay. Now let us derive the logarithmic form of activation energy. For this, take the Arrhenius equation and take ln on both sides. So what happens? Ln K, that is equal to ln A e power minus EA by RT. And you know that ln AB will be equal to ln A plus ln B. So what happens? Ln K is equal to ln A plus ln E power minus EA by RT. And you know the factor that ln and E gets cancelled, and your minus EA by RT will come to the denominator. So what happens? Ln K, that is equal to ln A minus EA by RT. Now for this equation, this is your logarithmic form of activation energy. We will solve the graph, we will construct graph for this equation. Okay, and we have already seen 4 graph types, that is y is equal to mx, y is equal to mx plus c, and y is equal to c minus mx, and y is equal to some so and so x square, and x is equal to so and so y square. So these are the 4 graph formats we have already discussed in our previous lectures. So this equation belongs to y is equal to c minus mx. It has a negative slope. Okay. So on your y-axis you have ln k, and as an intercept you have ln a, and the slope will be EA by R, because the temperature will be on the x-axis. Okay, 1 by T. The reciprocal of the temperature will be on your x-axis. And you know, this is the general graph format of y is equal to c minus mx. It has a negative slope. So when you substitute all these y, c, mx on your general graph procedure, you will be obtained with this graph. Okay. So on your y-axis you have ln k, and on your x-axis you have 1 by T, reciprocal of the temperature, and EA by R will be the slope, and the ln A is the intercept. Okay. So you know how to derive this equation, right? Now let us convert this ln equation, that is ln k and ln A, into log k, that is equal to log A minus A by RT. Like that we will convert it. For that, what we are going to do is multiply by 2.303 on each ln term. Okay, so 2.303 log k, that is equal to 2.303 log A, that is minus EA by RT. Now cross multiply this 2.303 over that side, so you get log k, that is equal to 2.303 log A minus EA by RT divided by 2.303. So for log A term, this 2.303 will get cancelled and you will end up with log k, that is equal to log A minus EA by 2.303 RT. Okay, so this will be a log form of Arrhenius equation. And you have to know both ln and log form, because in questions they will ask, suppose if they are asking you to construct a graph for logarithmic term, then you should not stuck, okay, because you know only ln. For that you have to convert it into log and then decide how the graph will be. Fine. So the same graph format as we seen before, that is y is equal to c minus mx, will be the graph format for this equation. And on your y-axis you have log k, and as an intercept log A will be there, and EA by 2.303 R is your slope. Okay, and on your x-axis you have the reciprocal of temperature, that is 1 by T. Hence this is your graph for log form. Okay, clear guys? I hope you understood up to this part. Now if we have two different conditions, okay, two different conditions of rate constant and temperature, then we have to derive an equation which will be useful for us to solve problems. Okay, so for example, ln k1, that is equal to ln A minus EA by RT1. This is your first equation. And ln k2, that is equal to ln A minus EA by RT2. This is your second equation. That is, these are the two conditions. They are of different at temperatures and their rate constants are also different. Okay. And the remaining things are the constant. So they remain same. And from the second equation, bring this minus EA by RT2 over that side. So it becomes ln A, that is equal to ln K2 plus EA by RT2. Okay. And replace this ln A function in your equation number 1. So it becomes ln K1, that is equal to, in this ln A we are replacing it as ln K2 plus EA by RT2. So ln K1, that is equal to ln K2 plus EA by RT2 minus EA by RT1. Okay. Now bring this ln K2 over this side, left hand side. So it becomes ln K1 minus ln K2, that is equal to minus EA by RT1 plus EAR by RT2. Okay, first we are keeping this T1 term and then T2 term. Okay, then comes the T2 term. Now take minus EA by R as a common factor. So ln, and you know that ln A minus ln B, that will be equal to ln A by B. So ln K1 minus ln K2 will become ln K1 by K2, that is equal to minus EA by R as a common factor. So inside the bracket you have 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. Let's convert this ln form into log form. For that, what we are gonna do, multiply by 2.303 and bring 2.303 over this side in the denominator. So you get log K1 by K2, that is equal to minus EA by 2.303 R into 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. Okay. So this is your final equation, and this formula you can use in the question where two different conditions of temperature or rate constant are given. Okay, so let's recall this is the Arrhenius equation, and from that we have derived the logarithmic form of this equation. And then if two different conditions are given, then this formula should be used, and this is the graph for the Arrhenius equation, for the logarithmic form of Arrhenius equation. Okay. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you understood all the derivations that we have studied here. Soon the problems will be discussed based on this topic. Okay. Thank you guys.